nowadays we're now faced with the difficulties of like the challenge of AI.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about, our students in the future, they are going to be faced with this challenge as well. And in this case, I have read a report about like students in the future, they have to endeavor to learn something like interpersonal communications, because that's the only thing that cannot be replaced by AI.
Yeah, actually AI is a dilemma. You cannot survive without AI. I would say I'm lucky enough I retired last year, so I don't have to teach anymore because I don't know how to compete.
Yeah, I'm also a teacher. I know that feeling. When you're talking about something on stage and students may check the fact by using the AI.
yes. Because you have to compete with computer and computer with millions of data bank. You can never beat that. But I'm still very confident. I think I can be better than ChatGPT because I have my knowledge, I have my experience, I have my training. Even you give me a report written by ChatGPT, I can easily identify the human touch will be more and more popular. I would say pretty much, unfortunately, maybe 50%, 60% of our work will be replaced by artificial intelligence. Then if I can come out with a totally new product without AI. Maybe it's not that beautiful. Maybe it's the paper is not that good, but maybe I made some mistake. But there's a human touch inside. Then I will appreciate those incompleteness. So I would say students, of course, you have to learn AI. That's unavoidable. This is something you have to compete with your fellow classmates. That you have to learn that. But also very important is you have to know where is the human touch. Actually, you have to train yourself. Don't rely on AI that much. You had to start, go to the library, find the literature, pick the journal by yourself, and try to write a letter to your friend. He or she will be touched because nobody is writing the letter anymore. So I can tell you the truth. I don't Google. Only if necessary. I never Google. Why? I want to let my brain still function. I'm an engineer from college engineering. Our questions cannot easily be solved by computer. You still have to very sound mathematical training, mechanical training before you can really solve the problem.
英文学不好，因为你还没吃过 FUNDAY 新闻、商务、生活对话，每天10分钟就能进步。现在就来体验学英文，超简单。
So in our field, I think I'm still very, very confident that students have to do the homework by themselves. But for the College of Liberal Arts, for the law school, and that will be very difficult because for example, the law school, the AI has millions of the cases. They can come up with the best practice, best solution. And then it will be very difficult for you to judge. For the students, yes, unavoidable, you have to use artificial intelligence, but I still suggest you have to do your homework by yourself sometimes for your own training. And then even you have a very good training, you have a very good logic training, you have a very good common sense here, then even with the common sense here and good logic training here, you can ask AI a smarter question. Right. They can come up with a smarter solution. So even this AI just a tool. That means I can give you a push. But if you're a good driver and if you're a lousy driver, the outcome will be totally different. So I would say, students, yes, unavoidable, you have to use AI, but I would suggest maybe 30% or 20% you have to do the homework by yourself for your own training. Because if you relied on AI, What if one day all the electricity shut down, there's no internet, and your boss say you have to come up with something, but if you cannot do it, you are fired. Then your boss say you have to come up with a solution in half an hour. And 10, maybe 3 colleagues of you, and you cannot make it, he cannot make it, and one guy say, hey, I come up with my solution. I can just write it using a pencil, using a pen. Then he will be the next champion.
So like sooner or later we'll be faced with this kind of situation. You have to put your own ability to the test.
It will happen.
Yeah.
You don't know when it's going to happen. I would suggest that for the young professionals, you go for an interview. If you read everything from AI, actually the guy who interview you, he has much more experience. He can easily tell you it's really you or computer. If he can smell that, yes, you have this modified by AI, but they still have your touch.
Yeah.
It's very easy for you to win, to get a job.